Every runner hits that wall sooner or later. You've been training for weeks, maybe months, running regularly, eating better, sleeping early, and still, your times don't move. Same pace, same fatigue, same frustration. You start to think maybe you've reached your limit, but that's almost never the case. You're not stuck because your body can't go faster. You're stuck because your training isn't helping it adapt. Running faster isn't about pushing harder. It's about understanding how the body improves. And once you understand that, you'll stop guessing and start progressing. Part 1. The wrong kind of hard. Most runners think that to improve, you need to suffer more. So they run every session medium hard. Not slow enough to recover, but not fast enough to make real gains. That's what coaches call the grey zone. It feels productive. You're sweating, breathing heavy, logging miles, but you're not training any specific system. You're just getting tired. Real progress comes from polarized training, about 80% easy runs and 20% hard workouts. That's how elite runners train, and there's a reason why it works. Easy runs build your aerobic base. They strengthen your heart, increase capillaries, and improve how efficiently you use oxygen. That's what actually makes you faster in the long run. Then, the hard sessions, intervals, tempo runs, hill sprints are what raise your ceiling. They teach your body to handle higher effort and recover faster afterward. If every run feels like a race, you're never truly training. You're just testing. And testing all the time doesn't make you better, it just burns you out. Part 2. Why you feel stuck. Let's get practical. If you've been running the same distance at the same pace for months, you've already taught your body how to handle that stress. It's not hard anymore. It's maintenance. That's why progress slows down. The body adapts and stops responding. The solution isn't to do more of the same, it's to change the stimulus. You can add short intervals at the end of your easy runs. Switch your long run route to include hills. Try a cutback week every month to recover properly. Track effort by heart rate, not just pace. Small changes like these remind your body that it still needs to grow, because if you always train the same way, you'll always get the same result. Part 3. The ego problem. This one hurts a little, but it's true. Most runners train to look good, not to get better. They chase faster splits, not better fitness. They want every run to look strong on Strava, but training isn't about showing off. It's about building something you can't post. Consistency, discipline, patience. That's why most people never recover properly. They think running slow means they're getting weaker, when in reality, that's the run that makes you stronger. Your ego wants to prove something. Your physiology just wants balance. Listen to the second one. It's the only one that gets results. Part 4. The plateau isn't the problem. Every runner hits a plateau, but most misinterpret it. They think it means they're failing, when it actually means the body is catching up. When you stop seeing improvements, don't panic. You're in the adaptation phase. That's when your body is processing the stress, repairing tissue, and getting ready to jump to the next level. The key is not to quit too early, because every big leap is followed by a slow period. That's how adaptation works. If your pace hasn't improved in a month, look at your training load, your sleep, your nutrition. The answer is almost always there. Part 5. Recovery is training too. Most runners underestimate rest. They think recovery is what happens when they stop. But recovery is a skill. It's something you actively manage. Your body gets stronger between workouts, not during them. If you never recover, you never improve. That's why the basics matter so much. Hydration, protein, sleep, and stress management. Life stress counts as training load too. If you're working long hours, sleeping poorly, and then trying to crush every session, you're not lazy for being tired. You're just overtrained. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is take an extra rest day, because one missed run won't ruin your fitness, but constant fatigue will. Part 6. Training smart. Here's what separates the runners who improve from the ones who stay stuck. Structure. Good training has rhythm. You build volume, you recover, you build intensity, and then you rest again. That's called periodization. It's how every pro athlete trains. You don't need a fancy coach or a perfect plan. You just need to stop doing random workouts. Think of it like building a house. You can't add another floor if you never give the foundation time to settle. So focus on the long game, not today's pace, but what kind of runner you'll be in 6 months. Part 7. The breakthrough progress doesn't look exciting while it's happening. It looks repetitive, boring, and slow. But one day, without warning, you'll notice something. That hill that used to destroy you now feels manageable. That easy pace actually feels easy. That long run that scared you, you finish it smiling. That's not luck. That's adaptation. And it only happens when you give your body time to respond. So if you're not getting faster, don't quit. Adjust. Run slower. Recover better. Train smarter. Because the progress you can't see is already happening underneath the surface. The real goal isn't to run faster today. It's to build the kind of runner who'll still be improving next year. And when you finally get there, you'll realize you were never stuck. You were just in the middle of getting stronger.